Are you a thermometer or a thermostat? A thermometer is influenced by the temperature that's in the room, but a thermostat, it sets the temperature of the room. It sets the tone. It has self-control. And the thermometer, it doesn't. So if you desire to be a thermostat or are a thermostat, you want to keep listening because we're about to go deep. And in fact, you should hit the like button. Now, our mind, it is actually a thermostat because it sets the tone and it sets the temperature of our expectations of our future. And it's more than just being, oh, the glass is half full, or no, it's not half empty. It's deeper than that. What it does is allow us to be prepared. If you set a timer or you set anything, you are preparing something for something else. And so when you are prepared for an opportunity, when an opportunity comes, great things happen. But on the flip side, when you're not prepared and an opportunity comes, it's a waste and you have to let it pass you by, which sucks. The truth is we all have an expiration date, and unlike milk, we don't know what that expiration date is. All we know is that we're not going to live to be 800 years old. So the more time we waste not being prepared, the less time we have to actually enjoy the opportunities that present themselves in our lives. One may desire to become more disciplined, but desire is not enough. You have to be intentional, and intentionality will make room for you to be aware and become more knowledgeable. And when you receive this knowledge, they say knowledge is power, but that's not the case. Knowledge is potential power. And the reason being is a good example is that any person can see the number of seeds that are in an apple, but only God can see the number of trees that is in one apple. And so what I mean by that is simply this. Wisdom is your ability to apply what you know and understand. And when you have confidence, you are able to take action in faith that you otherwise would not be able to take. While you have no control over your external environment, you don't have to be a sponge and soak all of that up because you have complete control over your internal environment and what goes on in your mind. If you notice inside of scripture, Jesus actually says that it's not what goes into a person that defiles them, but it's what comes out because you have control over yourself and nothing else. And at the same token, though, why would you put poison inside of you and expect for yourself to be all right? Any sane person wouldn't poison himself intentionally. So you have to be cautious of what goes inside of your mind because ideas are seeds and seeds grow when they're planted. So when you know for sure and you have certainty and confidence and trust in what it is that God put on the inside of you, then you can produce that on the outside of you. So you want to be able to bear fruit that is good. You have to be aware of the seeds that God planted on the inside of you. This way, when you see a chaotic situation, you are prepared. And when you see a blessing, then you are able to align yourself with that blessing because you are prepared. But heed my words that if you're not prepared and you're just living life as it is what it is and you're just flowing downhill off of a cliff, then you will be in a situation where you'll wake up one day and say, how did I get here? Life is short and what you do matters. So if you haven't already, join our community and hit that subscribe button. I am Roberto Swift, and this is the Wealthy Mindset Podcast, and I am out.